Skydance's new media's Captain America and Black Panther game is titled Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra. Ooh, it's gonna be a lot of M-bombs in this. I'm excited. Uncharted creator Amy Hennig's studio officially announces AAA. It's been close to a couple years since Skydance New Media, led by Uncharted creator Amy Hennig, announced that it was working on a AAA narrative-driven act. Yeah, let's get to it. Now, however, a known leaker may have shed some light on that in particular. Over Twitter, Kurua, who actively leaked the name and existence of Sonic X Shadow Generation, so he's got some clout, before it was officially announced, has claimed that Skydance New Media's Marvel game will be titled Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra. That's cool. Hydra's a villain too. I like that. Previously, it was officially confirmed that the game will be set during World War II. That makes sense why Cap and what's the name are working together, Black Panther, T'Chaka. Captain America and T'Challa's grandfather, oh, it's not even T'Chaka, it's Azori. The Black Panther of that time will star as protagonists, but they'll also be joined by two additional non-superpower playable characters and Howling Commando members, Gabriel Jones and Wakanda spy network leader Nanali. Marvel's Wolfenstein, possibly. So one thing I hope, I don't know anything about this character, Azuri. Is he like discussed in the comic books? I hope that they don't try to make him like T'Challa and like he's actually his own character. He said T'Chaka's crazy. Is that not the name of his father? I thought that was the name of his father. My bad. Was it not T'Chaka? Or am I saying Chaka from Rainbow Six? I just hope this is not the same character as T'Challa. Like I hope he's actually an original character. T'Chaka. Oh, my fault. My bad. Hey, close enough. You know what the fuck I meant. You know what the shout out to Big Chonka from fucking Rainbow Six. My bad. You know what the fuck I meant. Each Panther's different. You've been feeling Rainbow Six again? No, you know why I said that probably? I read this morning. I was surprised by this. Rainbow Six Siege is having a resurgence. It's had the highest player count it's had in like 5 years at like 200,000 people or some shit like that. I read that this morning. It is. Yeah, like that's probably why it's on my brain. But I was like, what? People are playing Rainbow. What the fuck? Jinxie's carrying it for real. Who's Jinxie? Y'all think I'm capping too? Hold up. Let's see. R6 player count. I didn't bring it up because I didn't really think that like it was like a big deal. So I was like, people really care. He brought life into that game. Is that a content creator? Yeah, Rainbow Six Siege surpasses 200,000 player peak on Steam for the first time in the game's 9-year history. This game is going on 10 years, has 200,000 people still playing. Yeah, he blew up crazy on his Rainbow Six videos. Yeah, I think I saw a clip of Kai Cenat playing Rainbow Six too. I was thrown off about that. I was like, why is he playing Rainbow? Like, did niggas just figure out what Rainbow is? He's like the biggest rising streamer right now. He was really streaming to one viewer for a while, just being himself, and people started messing with him. Shout out to him. So I know Ubisoft is happy because they need some money. They broke. This is good. Shout out to Jinxies, man. Just do a video. Did streamer Jinxie save Ubisoft? Because with this player count means a boost in skin sales and whatever else they got on sale. Fucking, what's that nigga's name? Juliet Gumont or whatever the fuck that nigga's name, the CEO of Ubisoft. He and Jinxie stream. Yes. Streams the more. I love it when he streams the Rainbow Six. I love it. That's fucking funny, bro.
Arise.
I need to cut him a check ASAP. Yeah.
Solo Lovely, the very first game adaptation.
It's a mobile game. We're the fuck out of here. Anyways, shout out to the 500 we got in here. This is the video that I was talking about this morning that I saw, and I was like, ooh, fighting game fans rejoice. We might have another one on the rise. Watch the Star Wars Acolyte trailer. Oh, that did come out today. Shout out to you. I forgot. I totally forgot. Damn, I'm surprised nobody said that. Shout out to Seattle in the chat and welcome, bro. We can pull that up too. I did see that on the timeline. I did not watch it. That's why I forgot about it. We could get to that too. But first, let me get to this one. Fighting games are back, baby. So like one of my favorite fighting games when I was a kid, it was called Fatal Fury Garu Mao, which is like translated like Mark of the Wolves or some shit like that. It's been 20 years since the last one came out. A sequel to it is coming out. It's in the same universe as King of the Fighters. Very underrated fighting game. In my opinion, it's better than King of the Fighters. And this one's called Fatal Fury City of Wolves. I was watching a little bit of the preview this morning and I had to stop. Like, I was like, oh, we got to play this on stream because I was hearing some shit that kind of got me excited.
Try to keep up, all right?
And this is the second positive preview video I've seen because we watched the one from Justin Wong yesterday and he said he liked it too.
When I sat down to play Fatal Fury City,
this is a deep cut fighting game.
I wasn't sure of what to expect. While SNK has put out a number of fighting games in the last couple of decades, we haven't had a new Fatal Fury in 25 years. To put that statement into perspective, when Garo, Mark of the Wolves, was released.
Did I play the latest King of Fighters? I did, but I'm not gonna lie, I've never been a King of Fighters fan. Like, I could never get into it. Like, this is Fatal Fury is the only SNK fighter I've ever liked, and that's the guy I played right there, the black guy. Maximilian dropped one too. I might have to check his shit out too.
In arcades in November of 1999, the Sega Dreamcast was less.
Sit there, Butt go right there. That was the character I played. I played Butt and I played the wrestler dude.
The Matrix was 6 months old and single-handedly bringing back.
We don't care about this part.
The first thing you'll notice are the visuals. SNK was rightfully criticized for the way that King of Fighters 14 looked, but they made noticeable strides with 2019's Samurai Showdown and the King of Fighters 15, and that trend continues with City of the Wolves.
How do you stay on top of trends as a creator? Depending on what niche you are, just read, nigga. The way I stay on top of trends is I kill two birds with one stone. One of the reasons why I start off every stream by reading the news is it helps me kill multiple birds with one stone. A, it helps me do the podcast notes. And then B, it helps me keep up with like the latest trends, like so I'm in the know. Read, nigga. Just download some apps. I have like multiple news apps. And then also you have like stuff like if you want to do YouTube, like TubeBuddy and vidIQ. You can literally see what people are searching, but a lot of it comes down to just read. Look at the response of the general public.
No matter what color you choose for them, the character designs, while simple, compared to some other.
I played that game on Xbox 360 Arcade. That's when I played it too. I got it on the arcade. I think it was on sale. One of the best games I ever bought on sale. I was addicted to this shit.
Pop. And SNK is employing some absolutely gorgeous cell shading that I think might be the best they've ever done.
The game looks great.
Throw in some flashy super animations, beautiful and arresting backgrounds that are packed with fun details like Neo Geo machines, and other nods to both SNK's history and the Fatal Fury universe. And some of the best particle effects I've ever seen in a fighter, and City of the Wolves is gorgeous in motion. It's not King of Fighters 13, and no fighting game ever likely will be again. But City of the Wolves is
that what does he mean by that statement? Is for like King of Fighter fans in the chat, is King of Fighter 13 considered like a classic? Is that what he's saying? I couldn't really gauge that one.
The kind of game that's always going to look good, no matter how much technology.
I think now everyone's looking for that get rich quick content. Yeah, especially because the economy's in the way that it is right now. I think people fail to realize, like, keep in mind, just because somebody's an overnight success to you, just because you heard of them today, doesn't mean they ain't been putting in work.
It also makes it ezy to understand what's going on.
13's the best. Gotcha.
And a spectator is just the cherry on top of a very well-plated dessert.
It's one of the best fighting games made. Interesting.
Too. From music that's so enjoyable that I could see myself listening to it for the vibe outside of the game, to crunchy, bone-jarring hits when you land a super.
Crunchy.
City of the
I feel like this game looks like a mix between like Beautiful Joe and Street Fighter 6.
Just nails everything you'd want to see from a fighting game, presentation-wise. At least so far. Alright, Will. We get it. It looks and it sounds good so far. But how does it feel to play?
This is what I wanted to get to.
That's kind of a long answer. Let's start with the characters. In the demo I played, there were 5. Returning from past games were Tizak, Otaru, Rock Howard, and the legendary Terry Bogard.
Another one in the bag.
New to the series is Preacha, who is the apprentice of Joe Higurashi. I tend to play Shotos, so I naturally gravitated to Terry and Rock. What can I say? I like Buster Wolfing people after I ask them if they're okay.
Likes the Buster Roll.
But even the two of them feel different from one another. Rock has a better fireball, and a command run that he can cancel into a number of follow-ups for unique offensive options, while Terry feels like he has a better DP and Buster Wolf. Tizak, on the other hand, is your grappler, with command grabs that move him forward and the ability to deal massive damage with the right hand.
Y'all know who I'm playing Butt, and I'm playing this dude right here.
Hotaru's strong normals, special moves for every occasion, and focus on Chinese martial
grab
arts
ass.
feels, to make a comparison to another fighting game series you might have heard of, a lot like Chun-Li. And then there's Preacha. When I asked SNK about her, they told me that she was designed to be easy to pick up and play.
Beautiful Joe and
She
Mobile
had
Card
fewer
vs.
special
Capcom art
moves than
assistant worked on
anybody
the
in
game's art
demo
direction.
Black
That makes
Star.
sense.
But many of the ones she does have follow-up options, allowing her to do easy combos. She's a blast to play, easy to understand, sports a cool design, and, like most players who pick up City of the Wolves, is new to this world and trying to understand how everything works. I can easily see her becoming a fan favorite.
That's an interesting
once people
air
get their hands
projectile.
on this game.
Whoops.
So, every character is fun, and it's a blast to see how much they match up against one another. But the thing I love most about City of the Wolves is the systems SNK has built into it. At its core, City of the Wolves revolves around the Rev system. By pressing both light and
This is the part that got me
or
interested.
kick, when inputting a special move, you get a Rev art, an amped up version of that move with unique properties. Not only do Rev Arts make your special moves better, they can also be chained together in a mechanic called Rev Excel, allowing each character access to unique combos defined by their special moves. The window for Rev Excels feels fairly tight, similar to the special cancel window in King of Fighters, but Rev Excel feels and looks incredible when you manage to pull it off and cash out for tons of damage with a flashy combo.
That was a crazy punish.
The downside to the Rev system is that using Rev Arts and Rev Excel revs up your Rev meter. If you
Shout out
max
to
it out,
Kumbabe with the sub.
while you're in Overheat, you lose access to your Rev Arts and Rev Excel, and your guard gauge starts to deplete when you block your opponent's attacks. Run out, and you'll enter Guard Crush, and take longer to recover from hits. But Overheat isn't a death sentence. You can get out of it by landing hits, walking towards your opponent, or blocking just before a move lands and triggering just defense and hyper defense, which open options to take the offensive with guard cancels. But Rev isn't just
Shout out to
an
Rogue with the
offensive
sub. I
move.
appreciate
It
it.
also adds to your defense. Rev Guarding puts a small shield in front of your character and pushes your opponent farther away from you when
Something fucking Tekken 8 needs. This is the part of the video that I was like, ooh, I got to show this on stream. Something, did you hear that? Defensive mechanics. Something Tekken 8 sorely misses.
you block their attacks. You can also jump and backdash out of Rev Guard, which keeps your defensive options open. Best of all, everything related to the Rev system is separate from your ability to use your ignition gears. Fatal Fury's version of super moves, which is instead regulated by the power gauge. Using one bar of the power gauge gets you an ignition gear, but if you wait to spend them both, you get a much more powerful redline gear, adding an additional element of risk-reward to a game that feels like it's constantly forcing you to make interesting choices. The system as a whole feels like a combination of Street Fighter VI's drive system and Guilty Gear's Roman cancels / defensive mechanics.
That's a great compliment. So pretty much it forces you to be smart about using it. That's hella smart. It's similar to Drive. Yeah, that's literally what he just said too. Like it's a mix between Guilty Gear and Street Fighter 6.
And when I brought up that I like how many offensive and defensive options players have, SNK assured me that that was intentional.
You hear that? SNK said you will have just as many defensive options as offensive options. Sounds like they're making a balanced game.
The Wolves wants players to feel like they always have options, and that the right decision at the right time can alter the flow of a match, while letting people express themselves in their play. That's something all the
What up,
best fighting
niggalicious?
games do,
Niggalicious.
and I can't wait to see what the Rev system lets us do once we get more time with it. Finally, there's the Selective Potential Gauge, or SPG, which you choose at the start of each match.
SPG!
You can position your SPG at the start, middle, or end of your life bar. When your life bar hits that point, your SPG activates automatically. When you're in SPG,
that?
your health starts to regenerate, your attacks are much more powerful, your power gauge builds up faster, and your rev meter.
Oh, it's basically got a heat. It's got the heat mechanic from Tekken 8, but the difference is you get to determine where it appears on your health bar and it's automatically kind of released. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from it.
Builds up more slowly. You also get access to rev blows, powerful ground and air
rev a blow
attacks
on
that
someone?
armor
Whoa.
through your opponent's attacks while dealing substantial damage. And your hidden gear. Your character's most powerful super move, which costs 2 bars of power gauge in addition to requiring you to be an SPG. Hidden gears do absolutely massive
There's more
amounts
than these
of
5
damage
characters when it
and
drops. Yeah, I think it's still like
rev meter,
really early out
allowing
before it
you to dump
releases.
all your resources for a big combo and then resume the offensive immediately.
She's like a Twitch
if you land
streamer.
them.
You must have a weak point.
Watch my stream!
Being in SPG matters a lot, as does where you put your SPG gauge. Putting it at the beginning of your health bar means you'll start the match with it, but the later you put it, the more powerful it is, and the more it powers
I need to hear
you up,
about the net
it's an
code
additional
too.
layer of strategy that forces you to plan your matches out and take advantage of your SPG while you have it. But the thing that SNK thinks might not get the most attention and should be on everyone's mind are feints, which allow you to pretend to do a special move without actually doing it, keeping your opponent in check and canceling normals for reduced recovery.
You can fake a special move? Oh, that's gonna create some troll ass moments. That's fucking funny.
And then there's breaks, which allow you to cancel a special move's recovery, creating more combo opportunities that include other special moves. Kinda like Revix.
King of Fighters 15 had a rollback. How was the rollback? Did you play online? Did it feel good? Did it feel like Street Fighter 6 or did it feel like Tekken 8? Because both everybody's got rollback nowadays, but for some reason, Street Fighter 6 is the only one that seems to work. And Guilty Gear's got good rollback.
Sell, but without spending
some
rev
money.
meter. All of this is a lot to take in, but SNK has done a lot to make City of the Wolves as accessible as they can. City of the Wolves has a traditional arcade-style control scheme, but it also has Smart Style, which maps punches, kicks, special moves, throws, and combos to one button each.
Oh my god. This game got modern controls for the modern monkeys out there. You hear that? Got a little something for the modern monkeys too. Oh boy.
Allowing you to easily play around with a character and do cool stuff, even if this is your first fighting game. Even the arcade-style controls for the
was
characters I
decent.
saw mostly emphasize simpler motions, like quarter circles. Yes, you'll still
Is it
have to
modern
do the Z
monkeys?
to
Yeah.
do the DP with arcade.
That's what I call them, modern monkeys, because niggas who play modern, just no thought, just footsies. You just gotta press one button and bang your head against the controller, bro. You fucking monkeys.
And a 360 or a 720.
Calm down, Shadow.
What
What a rogue.
Pretzel motions. At least, not yet. Everything about City of the
Don't blind
Wolves
at me.
that I've seen so far feels designed to help ease new players in while keeping the depth longtime fighting game players crave. It's a hard tightrope to walk, and it's too early to say if SNK can pull it off, but I am impressed by what I've seen so far. You can tell a lot about a fighting game by how good it feels to sit down and play. And let me tell you, dear friends, Fatal Fury City of the Wolves already feels really good. I've seen a small portion of City of the Wolves cast and only gotten to spend a couple hours with its systems, but all I've been able to think about since I put my arcade stick down for the last time is how excited I am to see and play more of it. I didn't know what I expected when I sat down with City
There are modern pro players. Yeah, no, I've watched Evo. I don't care. You could be a pro monkey. I don't care.
of the Wolves for the first time, but I can't wait to rev it up again.
What they got to
But
do
in
with
the
me?
meantime, I've seen enough to keep the faith. For more on the latest upcoming games, don't miss our previews of Top Spin 2K.
That's such a modern player. We spotted the modern player in the chat. There are pros who play modern. We spotted the modern player in the chat. That's the talking point right there.
And Hyper Light Breaker.
There's like 3. And they all from Japan. The other thousands, everybody else, we play
Everything
regular.
else in the world of video games? Stick with IG.
Frieza cosplay stream. Better not be any modern monkeys in this tournament.
Player 2 win.
Alright, hold on. Let me. I don't care about no Denuvo, bro. I don't care nothing about that shit. Let me grab a meal replacement. Let me get a protein bar. I'm hungry. Gotta go fast. Sonic, go fast. Sonic, go faster, 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 faster. Go, 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 go. In theory, modern is a good intro for new people, but something that just makes me mad, salty when I lose to a modern player. Yeah, because you know that you're not playing the same game. Modern makes me more upset just because like netcode is not consistent, right? So like we're not playing the same class, the same game, I mean. Like you can press one button so the latency doesn't affect you, but it affects me because it takes 10 to 20 frames for me to do a fucking input. I was like, I don't care what nobody says. Scientifically speaking, there's proof that shit is cheating. Goddamn modern monkeys. Freaking not everybody can be Smug be the modern bro or the Eve. Everybody doesn't have lightning flash. Smug is like a black Wally West, okay? When he plays video games, we can't all be Wally West on the controller. It's bullshit. Do you think Invincible lost its momentum? Yes, because I'm not even gonna lie, I've lost interest in it. I'm probably just gonna let all the episodes come out and then watch it. What class are you leaning into starting Dragon's Dogma 2 with? I already have the game. I'm playing the Thief. Don't ask me what I think. My video will be out tomorrow. I've already made a class, and I ain't making another one. Okay. Acolyte. I've seen people hyping this shit up. What's this about, chat? What's this about?
Close your eyes. Your eyes
I'm eating booty.
can deceive you.
Black man picked a thief.
We must not trust them.
I said the same thing about GD2.
Tell me what comes into your mind.
Life. Balance. I see fire.
Are they complaining about this yet? Like the go woke, go broke people? Look at all these blacks and Asians in space. When did they go to space? They got woke Jedi? Like there's not fucking aliens and shit.
We must not trust them.
You said they are? That's fucking funny.
Tell me what comes into your mind.
Look at this woke classroom.
Life. Balance. I see fire.
Okay. We throwing hands.
Someone is killing Jedi. It doesn't make sense.
Did I just see a white man with a Killmonger? What the fuck? Nigga. They said, you niggas can't hog the Killmonger. We giving Jake one. Paul needs a Killmonger. And if he's not a white man, he's definitely a light-skinned brother, but I think he's white. What the fuck? That's fucking funny, bro. Fucking Yoda, Obi-Wan, Anakin, and Killmonger. There's a yellow lightsaber, so fuck. That's low-key a story hint. The only people in the what were the name of the Jedis? I think they were like the Guardian Temple, the Temple Guardians, I think. They're the only ones that carry the yellow lightsabers. These motherfuckers are powerful, right? But the Sentinels, that's what they were called, the Sentinels. Like they were basically trained, these motherfuckers are basically trained to just fight, I believe. Killmonger crisis continues.
What happened?
I sensed darkness.
Yeah, I know a little bit about Star Wars. I know a little bit.
This isn't about good or bad. This is about power and who is allowed to use it.
What is that?
Yo, that scene right there reminds me of KOTOR. Like, you know the cutscene where like the Sith and the Jedi are all fighting in the temple and shit? That reminds me of KOTOR right there. That's kind of fire. Also, I like her. Where is that a shit at? I like her design. Where is it at? Ba-dum. Like her character design. I like her character design, but there was a specific shot where like her hair was like draped down. That shit look fire. It stands out. Did it? Where is it at? Yeah, High Republic type shit.
Power.
Right there. That stands out to me right there. This is good character design. This is gonna be. I predict next DreamCon there will be a surgence of black women that look like this. You said she's fine. Yeah, that's a fire character design. Just because like it stands out to me. Like I feel like one of the things that character design matters, right? One of the reasons why people love Darth Maul so much, that nigga just looks cool. Like, like she just looks cool. I haven't seen this hairstyle before. Like this is different. This is cool. I like it.
And who is allowed to use it?
It's gonna make people remember the character because it's a good design. Which it's funny because it's the polar opposite of this nigga right here, bruh. This is terrible character design, but at the same time we'll remember it because it's terrible. I hope this nigga dies. Not in real life. His character. This look fire. I'm not gonna lie. This look kind of fire, chat. I like the tone of the show. Should I have a Disney Channel movie? My major concern about this show is that each episode will only be 30 minutes long. While I don't mind shorter episodes, I fear it might be rushed. I feel that. That's fair. This feels like it deserves hour-long episodes, but what's the name of the CEO of Disney? Bob Iger or some shit like that? He's cutting corners across the board. I know a lot. They just recently announced that a lot of Marvel projects have been canceled. So like all those Marvel movies that nobody wanted to watch, don't worry about them. They're not coming out. And that's probably what this is. This is probably unfortunately, this is probably a direct result of all the failures that Disney's had recently. Because this looks like a show that needs hour-long episodes. So I think that's a fair criticism. It does look good. We're gonna keep an eye on this one. They said the first episode is gonna be 2 episodes, so that's good. That's good. I like it. I thought this was a good trailer. What, Ronan? What the fuck did you link?
Furiosa!
I'm not watching this shit, bro. I like Mad Max, but I don't want to watch a movie about Furiosa. Like, are y'all excited about Furiosa? To me, this is Hollywood afraid to take risks because I know Warner Bros. Is struggling for money. Like, she's a cool side character. Like, I don't even think this chick talked, right? If I remember in the last Mad Max, I don't think she talked. Same direct. People don't want to do Marvel movies. Unfortunately, if you're a part of a successful Marvel movie, it does make you a lot of money, but you get pigeonholed by a lot of people. You basically get Steve Urkel. Like Jaleel White could never get another role in Hollywood other than Sonic because you don't see his face. Because people just associate him with Urkel and they laugh at him. Like you get like typecast. Yeah, that nigga, that's Thor. Like, bro, he's in the movie. Let that man live, bro. This looks alright. I still want to see some reviews before it comes out May 24th. Like this is one of those ones I'm not gonna rush to the movie theater to see it, but if it gets good reviews, I'll watch it. He played Sonic. I had no idea. Yeah, Steve Urkel plays Sonic, the original Sonic from the '90s, not the one that's like Sonic has a lot of different voice actors, not like the one in the recent Sonic Frontiers, but from the original cartoon. Most of you are probably too young. If you've ever seen the meme. Sonic says, like when a stranger says he tries to touch you, that's no good. Yeah, he played the meme. I was like Sonic Strangers PSA. That's no good. Where is it? Sonic says, I can't find it. You said get out of here. Yeah, here we go. This is Jaleel White, Steve Urkel. When I was a kid, for those unaware, it was almost like standard for any show, whether it was a cartoon or especially sitcoms. They would have special holiday episodes, but they would also have special like PSA episodes that involved different like serious topics. Just goes to show you how pussy society's become. And one of them, there's a lot of sitcoms that would touch on like pedophilia. Like I remember Smart Guy did it. Different Strokes did it. I mean, obviously Sonic just did it. And like they would have like a PSA at the end, you know, trying to teach the kids shit. He's like, you said, you mean cartoons were woke? Yeah, drugs was a big one. Hey kids, don't smoke weed. It was kind of cheesy, but like it was kind of cool at the same time versus like these iPad kids, bro.
Thanks for knocking
Yo.
the Sonic rings out that follow button.
The other day, me and my girl, we was at Chili's. She loved Chili's. I don't know why. You go to Chili's, that's like her sacred spot. And there was a nigga in there, this little kid on his iPad with his headphones on. And I'm just looking at that shit. And I'm just like, I would never let my child do that shit, bro. You're going to sit here with your parents, with your friends and your family, and you're going to interact. You don't have to be the most sociable person. You don't got to be the life of the party. But like, this nigga had an iPad and some fucking Beats by Dr. Dre on in the middle of a crowded restaurant. I'm like, bro, we are fucked. Chili's got the 3. You know, it's funny. That's what she got the 3 for me. We shared some gist and shit. I got the fajitas. This is all right. I'm never too good to go to spots like that. My kid gonna get a flip phone until he. That's how I feel too. That or some cheap ass track phone. Not no iPhone, because that's how they get you. I need a phone because what if there's an emergency? Bet, let's go get a flip phone. So you need to call and text me for emergencies. You can have an iPhone when you graduate.
Close your eyes.
He could have sensitivity to sounds. It could be that, but most cases it's not. Most cases it's not. Most cases is people don't want to talk to their damn kids. There's been plenty of TikToks coming out about teachers talking about how kids cannot read, write, they cannot socialize. Like, let's not do that. There are special cases, but most people, they just do not want to talk to their kids. They don't. A lot of people are bad parents. Is this a new X-Men trailer? Can't recognize shapes, can't read or write. That's why some of you niggas is dumb as hell. And any other truck drivers in the chat? Hey, niggalicious. First of all, you gotta change it.
Why anyone follows this stream when you could be stalking? I mean, following Sonic.
What's the name? Yo, shout out to World Runner with the sub.
With this,
I hope you're not watching the stream while you this nigga driving a big ass Target truck watching the stream. Man, pay attention to the road. Are you on the road, dude? Like, what are you doing, dude? Oh shit.
Xavier's sacrifice brought about a world more tolerant towards mutants.
Oh, this is a new trailer 5 hours ago.
He's dead, so I
pissing in bottles
offer a
and
new
shit.
one.
Pay attention to the road. Be safe.
Like it or not, this is what the professor wanted.
Maybe he was
He had the
wrong.
pit stop with a lot lizard. All right, we're looking at X-Men. I'm parked for the night. Oh, my fault. Okay, my fault.
They need hope.
We face it.
So you are fucking with a lot lizard. That's crazy.
Family.
Yo, the art on this looks really good. How y'all feel about them nerfing Rogue? They took a lot lizards insane. It's a real thing. Lot lizards in the military. They got barracks bunnies. Come on, you know, different type of homie hoppers. Yeah, the art looks really. How y'all feel about them nerfing Rogue's yams? How y'all feel about that? Yeah, she's not double cheeked up no more.
It's time.
Now, to me, that's woke. Like, damn, a woman can't have some ass now? Like, that's crazy. Like, we've reached a point where, like, we're trying to overcorrect things to where it's like, it's almost offensive for a woman to be pretty or have a fat ass. Like, Jesus Christ, bro. That Rogue had a fatty on her. And you know what's crazy? I could argue Rogue having a fatty is actually contextual, right? Because wasn't her and Gambit like in Louisiana eating all that good food and shit? You said pull up the pic. You said, wasn't she in Louisiana with old boy eating all that good food? It makes sense why she got a fat ass. It's the diet. Let's see, Rogue, Nerfed, X-Men 97. Let's see, images. Yeah, she was eating jambalaya and shit. Yeah, see, this the original cartoon. This the original. God damn. Look, this nigga is like, man. Hold on, let me bring the image over, like, cause let me move my camera because y'all can't see that shit. my man Apocalypse, like, damn, maybe I don't need to cause an apocalypse. And then this is what she looked like now. Like, why they do that to her? Like, got her built like Taylor Swift, bro. What the fuck? That nigga Apocalypse out. God. Like, I don't know. The go woke, go broke people might have an argument here. Yo, shout out to King Murdoch with this sub. Apparently, you can't do squats no more. Let me stop joking. Let me stop joking. Stop being horny. It's a cartoon character.